Mr. O. Mr. O heat, I presume. Whoops. Ah, my good man Kevmikwa, how do you fare? I fare well, it is Friday after all. Tis Friday, it's imperative we get down on Frida AAAY.
Alright.
I love you, text-to-speech person.
Dude, I think that's the only reason they let me keep streaming. Is my TTS guy is just so on point. Like, you're like, just let him do it. Whatever. Hang on, let's get rid of this. Doing some testing here. Here I am. How are you? Kev Mikwa, what's up? Where's my my overlay? Huh? Is it not working? We'll have to squash that bug later. So yeah, new capture card. Looking at this stuff here. Looking at audio stuff over here. I'm gonna get going. I'm just gonna do a little pattern work, I guess. I might check out some of the new planes I got. Not certain yet. Mouse is getting trapped in the simulator. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Spotify is blasted. Alright, alright. Settling on in here. Let's see. Do we have the ultimate in virtual reality clarity now? Because if we don't, I'm out of ideas. But it's looking pretty good to me. It's looking better than it used to. Anyway. But yeah, let me check my status here before I start yelling about servers and stuff like that. If you want to come in, totally cool. If not, totally cool as well. Like I said, I'm testing stuff, so it's probably going to be, yeah, we're on North Europe, Kilo Delta Yankee Bravo. It's going to be one of those things. I'm just going to do a little pattern work in the 152 tail dragger. I haven't been in it in a while. And the recordings are looking all right. So, yeah. Why not a noon Friday stream? I'll try not to, blurp is wide open so that, if you're eating or something and tight backhand comes in, I'm sorry, because his walk-on is just a really raunchy, it's a really raunchy sound. I'll just put it that way. So, might not be the best, dinner vibes or whatever, but I'm not going to make any of those noises. Little brakes, okay. There's the people that have it made. They have horses out there, and the horses are just chill. And this is a right-hand traffic pattern because of that tower right there. So, once we're ready, and I'm ready, we can go tell all our neighbors good afternoon here. The neighborhood came after the airport, so they know better. Water tower installed by yours truly as part of this amazing job that I did on my scenery here, including 2 beacons, if you notice, 2, because what if one goes out? Then you're screwed. That's the answer to that. Here we are at 1,000 feet.
Blurp blap BLURP.
Blurp. Blurp blurp. Let me get established here on downwind. I don't have my chat in here. I figured the title would deter anyone from coming by, because they know how technically challenging my streams are normally. And then you throw in a new capture card to the mix. It's bound to be
Just wanted to hear
tragic.
TTS guy say blurp.
Blurp, blurp, blurp. I'm not good enough for you? Fine. Stop climbing, plane. Pilot me better, bro. I'll meet you halfway. So is it looking all right? Is it looking clearer than normal? If you've seen the stream before, please let me know. Because I'm out of money. And tears. I'm becoming dehydrated from crying so much over the stream and the quality of it. Looking at the VODs in despair. Saying, why, in God's name, why is it so fuzzy? Well, I hadn't spent enough money yet, I guess. Oops, I should have done my carb heat first. Negative bajillion points.
Looks very good to me, though I can say how it compares to prior streams.
Well, I appreciate the feedback nonetheless. I'm hoping it looks rather as good as a flat screen stream. That's the idea anyway. Alright, we are on base, and no, I'm not doing radio calls and stuff. Because nobody is out here. I checked. And I like making my patterns trapezoid shaped. So I'm actually not doing the worst job ever on this one so far. So far. Just hang tight. We'll get to that part. I'm in the tail dragger. Let's do a little third person here as I apply flaps.
I will have to go back and see what the old streams looked like if you keep your VODs, that is.
I do. All the VODs are there, and I've been uploading all the stuff to YouTube as well. They make it really easy to do that, actually, surprisingly. But they look kind of milky. It looked like there was a haze over it, even when I would like lean in like this for the gauges and whatnot. And I realized that when I get back here, the gauges become a little hard to read. Anyway, they're a little bit fuzzy in the headset, but I'm looking for smoothness. I'm looking for, you know, general goodness. I'm looking to slip now because I wasn't paying attention to my my altitude here. Looks like the wind shifted, so I might go turn myself around. No, it hasn't really. I still might go for the left-hand traffic pattern just because it's a left-hand traffic pattern. The best-hand traffic pattern.
Paying attention to altitude seems like an important thing for a pilot, hey hey.
Man, you would think, but it's not that big of a deal. I was surprised myself. They don't care. They don't really teach it to you until you have to carry passengers, because passengers think it's such a big deal, and you have to be able to explain to them, like, bro,
no big whoop.
I know what I'm doing. And I've had like 4 drinks. I got the confidence. But let me get chat in my headset, because I did not do that on purpose, because...
Hey yo, Pete, how goes it?
Hello, hello. Strange British voice. Hang on one second, let me find out who's talking to me. I am testing out a new capture card. I'm looking for sharpness and smoothness, and wanted to see if getting chat in here was part of the issue. So let me pop out. Hold on to your lunch here as I take off the headset, after securing the airplane, of course. There we go. Pop outside, take a look. Is it
It is
looking
Sergeant
good?
Tickle Fight.
Tickle, how do you do? Happy Friday. I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm working on getting...
This looks good for VR streaming.
Right?
What are you doing, step bro?
We're testing stuff, man. You know how it goes. Where's my freaking stuff? Yeah, we got to get some chat in here. Hang tight with me, please. Hang tight. Get that going.
Almost as good as mine, haha.
Oh, snap. Somebody's talking shit already. It's so early in the stream.
That
it's
looks
so early.
super clear.
Alright, let's see what we got. There we go. Oh, toilet flushes. Hell yes, dude. If it's brown, okay.
What s up, bud?
Man, there's like a crowd in here. There's a crowd of British people in my chat. Hang on. Yeah, I wasn't
Finally
expecting all
got the
attention.
transaction pending error marketplace blows donkey hang down.
Indeed. Indeed, it does. Here we go. Here's an idea. All right, now
Did you
now I
wiggle
got my
the
chat
bits
here.
and
Look
bobs?
at all these people here.
90 raiders from Chico Philo have joined.
Do we have
Chico
90
Philo coming in 90
Chico Raid.
viewers?
Chico Raid.
Oh my
Hello,
goodness.
Pete.
Well, we got to get
Chico
back to the
Raid.
flying if there's 90
Raid
people coming in
wahoo.
here.
Wow.
90 people.
Have a good
Why would you
stream,
do that?
mate.
Thanks for the follow and
Chico.
during the
Why would you do
storm.
this
Chico
to
Raid.
90
Hang on tight.
people at the same time? Is this
Wow,
Thanks for the
Chico.
follow.
OMG
Hang on
ES
tight.
dot TTS.
dude? Well,
Chico
glad to hear it's
Raid.
super clear. Chat
During
might
you.
get crazy here. I'm
Thanks
gonna
for
mute,
following. Zed Tritzy. Thanks for following.
TTS for just a moment.
OMGHES got TTS.
Okay, we're gonna mute that TTS for a minute. 90 souls you did this to. Why would you do this to 90 people? I don't understand. Whew, we're testing. What's up, first time chatters from Corbs and RSA? I'm not gonna be able to keep up with this, guys. I'm not gonna be able to keep up with a 90 person raid. Dude. Well, Blue Echo, Kev Mikwa. All you guys, thanks for dropping. Wow, Chico has small. What does he have? Wow, it just got real. Okay, I guess we, yeah, we got the alerts doubling up, Blue Echo. So I just muted everything. Is everything cool now? Wow, dude. Okay, well, let's get in this plane and show off what the mighty Cessna 152 can do, and that's what we're doing today. First steps, though, I got to get chat in here because I haven't had that previously. It's a good time to get chat in here when you get rated by 90. 90. Thank you for that raid. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can get my my info here. Come on, Chatty. Be nice. You caught me at a bad time. You caught me with my pants down. Matter of fact, you don't know how true that might be. Looks divine. Thank you very much, man. Brand new capture card. Bunch of new stuff going on here. So bear with me just a moment as I get this thing going. We just successfully navigated the pattern here at Kilo Delta Yankee Bravo. Thank God I don't have a pan and tilt camera. Yeah, really. I got all the camera I need right on my face. It's excellent. Just strap it on here and go. I imagine soon every pilot's just going to wear a face cam. All right. So there we go, chat. What's going on today? It's Friday. It's noon here on the East Coast. I'm flying a Kilo Delta Yankee Bravo in Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you guys are flight sim fans or have like a, what is it, the Xbox, what's it called? The subscription service. It's included with that. So hop in. We're on North Europe server because that's where I usually fly. They're probably tearing it up over there in North Europe at the moment. But we're going to see if we can get up on this tiny length of runway that I have left here. Runway 06, right-hand traffic pattern. Here we go. You could turn that carb heat off. We'll hit flaps 1. Just for safety. Chill Maze with the sub. What's going on, Chill Maze? Yeah, we got the echoey alerts going on. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Cludes. This is what it's like, man. I actually, my dad's a pilot, and I wasn't really all that interested for a long time.
What are you doing, step bro?
Man, I'm flying tiny planes. Yeah, I'm using OBS, and now I don't have to use OBS on my gaming PC, which is kind of nice. I'm trying to fly in third person here. It's not my forte. But here we are in the skies over Somerville. This is not what it looks like in the cockpit when you're flying. But this is. And yeah, so my dad's a pilot. I wasn't terribly interested in it until this. And
Overpile!
That's the terrifying Arlie Ermy. But yeah, we're just kind of testing things out, looking for smoothness, looking for sharpness here on the panel. Because if you look at the VODs from yesteryear, kind of hoping that's a thing of the past. A little milky looking stuff here. Oh, you got a vacation leave day today, Tickle Fight? That's amazing. Yeah, Asia, thank you so much for coming back. I remember that the massive raid from a couple weeks ago. You dropped a bomb on me the other day, and I was in the middle of raiding out to somebody else. So nice to see you back here, Asia. I know I got stuff doubling up. Audio setup changed literally overnight last night, so just trying to get a feel for everything. So far, it seems like the recordings are looking all right. Can't really complain about that. And so yeah, this is what we're doing with the early part of the afternoon. Just hopefully celebrating in the later part of the afternoon for a nice, smooth-looking stream. And from what you guys are telling me in chat, I appreciate the feedback, and it looks like things are going well. Blue Echoes, got to run. I will see you tonight for sure, dude. I saw you get on early this morning, and my eyelids were already heavy. So Blue Echo, we will see you later tonight. Crowbar's in the chat. Chill Maze with the sub. I appreciate that support so much. Chill Maze and all the subs, all the followers. Thank you very much. Sorry I muted the text-to-speech, and we will get back to that in just a moment. You're glad you can't get this game. I understand that. I understand that. That's what we do, man. Yeah, it is recording on the second PC. That's what it takes, though, man. That's good grief. Trying to stream in VR on this particular title is not a whole bunch of fun, I can tell you. And you can go back through the VODs and see the YouTube vids of the struggles. And big shout out to the Microsoft Flight Simulator community here on Twix. Here on Twix? What happened there? Here on Twitch. Twitch.tv. They've been super patient with me. It's really been amazing. So if you guys are coming in on that big raid, and thank you again. I gotta get back and do proper thanks. I didn't have. I'll tell you what. We'll do a full stop here, and I'll give proper thanks. But yeah, if you're coming in, if you're not a flight sim streamer, you might want to check it out sometime. I was surprised. I got into this after getting hurt playing Echo VR and being sidelined. I had to find a seated VR title, and this doesn't get too much better than this. And your boy forgot the flaps, so power off. Flaps 1. I'm gonna go ahead and slip this bad boy in because, yeah, I've got the ADD, y'all, and it causes problems. That's why I'm flying virtually and not flying you on an intercontinental flight. Because I'd just be like, yo, we are in the wrong quadrant of the Earth, y'all, and I'm sorry about that, but we're out of fuel. That would be the life of me as a pilot. Stream looks really good. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, stutters are still a thing no matter what I do, man. I'm telling you, like, VR, flat screen, settings high, settings low, settings all over the place, man. I'll tell you,
Is this real life?
Yeah, this is real life.
David after Dennis. Thank you for stopping by, David. Crowbar. Yeah, is it looking good, man? Is it looking like my recordings are at least looking way better than they were? My landings, on the other hand. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Good timing. Is that tight backhand? Nismo. No, Nismo. Tight backhand. That's tight backhand's walk-on. I don't know if I can allow that. Let's take a pause here. Do you guys think I should get a more exciting aircraft? Do you think I should get out of the pattern a little bit? Because a pattern run takes so long.
Follow. Hang on tight.
Thank you for that follow. I got to get these double notifications out of here. I couldn't figure out how to get rid of the fuel pump. Here at Kilo Delta Yankee Bravo. There's my neck in the parking lot again. Guys, if you have Microsoft Flight Simulator, you want to join me on Xbox or PC?
Popeye's biscuits.
Oh man, don't do that to me. I have not eaten yet. I'm starving. I gotta park this thing. I gotta say a proper thank you to our raider of 90 folks. 90 souls came in here. You guys are welcome. We are on North Europe server. You are welcome to join in any airplane you see fit. I'm thinking I might check out the Optica because I'm telling you what, I was flying that. P.O. Boss jumped in, said hello. Made a quick YouTube video last night for that. We'll turn the text-to-speech back on here. Let's get that going. Welcome back to text-to-speech, guys. Have at it. So let's say thanks here. Look at that raid. That's ridiculous.
Boobs.
Boobs? Where? I want some. Oh my goodness. Now my chat's being awful. And it's not letting me scroll back. So let me see. Can anybody tell me who rated me? Because I was not aware. I was aware of being rated, but not by whom. Is that Chico? Was Chico the kind soul that brought these poor souls my way?
Chico Philo raided you.
Chico Philo. Thank you so much for that raid. That is enormous. I'm scrolling back through the chat right now.
Chico Philo.
Wow, dude. Welcome in, Chico Philo. I'll have to go check you out, dude. That is pretty amazing. 90 people coming in. So I'll tell you what. Let's go get the Optica because I was kind of vibing on that. Pio Boss jumped in. Go check out that YouTube video. And yeah, if you guys don't know, Microsoft Flight Simulator can kind of be a struggle as far as like reliability and stuff like that, but we're gonna do our best. And things are looking up because we had some funky ways of doing things before I finally bit the bullet and just dropped a little more money for a capture card, and hopefully things are looking nice. Let's go a little bit. I
am going to head to bed, my man. Have a wonderful stream.
Well, thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening. Cludes, good to have you in. Thank you so much.
Wait till the new plane from Got Friends comes
Dude,
out. You will need Dramamine to use VR with that.
I saw it. I saw Willie's stream. Both of them. Dude. I've lost my chat. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate you, man. Come on back. We're going to have some fun in the air. So we're going to take off from James Island, I guess. If this airport will show up for me, that'd be amazing. There it is. We'll set that as the departure. So we got, I got to do a little funkiness here, so the screen's going to go wonky for a bit, okay? Not much I can do about it. Because VR things, you know? It's just not quite set up, but we're going to get you a funky plane here. Wait for this. This is called the Optica, if you want to Google it, the Edgeley Optica. And this is also from Got Friends. They're one of the developers for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I can't spell. So OPT. There it is. Cool, funky plane. It is a real plane, but they only made a couple of them. And we're going to fly it here in moments. We are now loading in. Okay, so let me unscrew everything up. And there's the VR. The glorious VR loading screen. So the frames will hopefully come back to normal. Again, welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday afternoon. I'm here on the east coast of the U.S., as you may have been able to determine from my accent. And we are ready to fly.
Runway 4 departing straight out.
Runway 4 on James Island here. Let's do some window management, because we have to. Oh, goodness. They snap back. Yeah, so VR and MSFS fights back, for sure. But now I've got chat in here. We got text-to-speech going. Those gauges aren't terribly important. We got our dog in here. We got our cat in here. Look at this, guys. Did you guys know this? I didn't know this until I loaded into the plane, that there's a dog and a cat. We're going to leave them both on. Okay? Okay. All right, park and break off. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the weirdest plane you're going to see today. Look at this thing. We got the Coast Guard livery. Hats off to all the armed forces. All the air people. Everywhere. And that's sounding pretty good to me. Let me know if you guys need more volume or less volume. Look how low we are, dude. This is like a freaking... It reminds me of like riding in a shopping cart when I was a kid.
Well, drugs are bad,
Drugs are bad. Okay. And there we go. We are airborne here. And that's all there is to it with this plane. I love that. It's just a throttle, full FADEC, so you don't have to do anything. I guess it's a FADEC. I hope.
Thank you for not leaving me hanging there.
Drugs are bad, okay? And people who try to get you to do drugs, those are bad people too, okay? Okay? One of the best voices in all of animated history, in my opinion. We can do it. It's all up to us, okay? So here we are in the skies above Charleston, South Carolina. Somewhere down here in the swamp is where I'm coming to you live from. It's from whence? Down I'm here, down there, in the swamp, coming to you live. Somewhere around here. But this is a photogrammetry area, and if you're not familiar with the flight simulator, they have like these really cool aerial photographs that they combine with like all kinds of data, laser data, I call it, and the buildings look amazing.
Need some. You like popsicles?
I love.
Sure. Then you need to come on down to the cellar. I got a whole freezer full of popsicles.
Another.
No thanks.
No, how could you say no to that? How could you say no to that offer? That always bothered me about that Family Guy episode. Chris was like not interested. Dude had popsicles and was like gonna give them to him for free. I used to be able to do that voice like 10 years ago. And now like I'm middle-aged and things are falling apart. I can't hit the notes anymore, guys. Like you hear some of your favorite singers years later and it's like, they used to could do that and they can't do it anymore. So we're getting some stutters in the headset.
Middle-aged, you're over the hill.
I'm not over the hill. I'm middle-aged. I'm still young and sexy. Can't remember the name of that. Is that the municipal golf course? I'm not sure.
Daytime with Pete.
I probably pissed somebody off by saying that. Daytime with Pete. Larry, welcome in. Over the hill. Crowbar, get...
Flow not working. How do we join you, Pete?
Oh, we're on North Europe.
Has the market cornered on over the hill?
North Europe, near Charleston, South Carolina. You're looking at peninsular Charleston right now. I think I have photogrammetry on. Do I? I do. It's funny, I still don't know what some of these, like, I don't know what school that is. I've lived here 20 years, but I've only been flying in the sim for like
Is the Optica worth the, or whatever it is on sale for right now?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's worth $8, for sure. Dude, they got the GB for $5.
Portugal.
Is that Portugal? No, I think Portugal is actually more over. Hang on. Am I turned around? You know, you're right. I think you're right.
Hello,
I think you're
Pete.
right. Hello, everyone. KW. Larry.
It
Mish
is
is
over
in
on an
here.
island like
What's
that.
up? Papa Mish has the market cornered on over the hill. That's not fair. I want my slice. It is, isn't it? I think you're right. I got turned around a bit. But yeah, look at that. Look at that bright red helipad, guys. I'm in the Optica. This thing is slow. Slow as molasses. This is actually a pretty good test, though. I am testing. New capture card. I can capture 4K 30 if I want to. There's no reason to, I found out. Right?
When I got up from my chair hours ago, Papa Mish was also still here.
Mish, the legend. The legendary Papa Mish of Icon Luxury Sport Edition. Holy crap, somebody's in the air with me. Of Luxury Sport Edition Icon A5 fame, and now Mish Tracks fame. Guys, if you haven't checked out Mish Tracks, and you want to compare my old streams to this one, which should be, this one's way clearer, but we did have a hell of a good time doing some Mish Tracks runs with Papa Mish there on Discord with me, along with Chunky Flyer, one of the testers and artists. Some absolutely freaking amazing liveries for the Mini 500 from Chunky Flyer. I think they are available now, I believe, on flightsim.to. While you're there, you might want to pick up the Marinas add-on that you're looking at right now, because that thing is dank. And it's like no problem to run it. And it's remarkably accurate. Like that Marinas thing is pretty amazing.
I do love Charleston, but Savannah is my jam.
Savannah is the jam, dude. And it's funny because they're hard to tell apart. Not from the air, but like when people take photographs on the street, Savannah and Charleston look so similar.
Are you criticizing my playtime, Larry, or are you jealous? Haha.
You jelly. I love this Optica though. Like if you're not a fan of helicopters especially, like look at this. I'm gonna power down and let me get chat out of the way so you can see the panel. It looks like a helicopter.
Jealous Papa Mish.
Right? But I don't want to put my chat here because everything is, you know, visible. Let's put it up here.
Understood, friend.
I'm not going to be looking at the clouds right now. I think I'm on live weather. This is looking pretty damn good in headset to me, guys. And I need to find out who's following me. Who's stalking me?
I am between offices right now, so.
New plane, who dis? This is going to be P.O. Boston, and I'm going to crash into the harbor. Oh, he's too close. He's in stealth mode. I can't tell. Here's the cruise ship everybody's upset about. Look at these shadows. It looks like we're A-10s. And that kind of look like an 8. No, it doesn't, does it? There's the market. That red building and the buildings in front of it. Haven't done a Charleston tour in a while. This is one of the first photogrammetry cities in the sim, and it does kind of seem like it gets better and better. Some of the details are getting better, so I'm kind of wondering if they use this as a testing ground. Like, see the cranes here? These are all BMWs, by the way. They ship out from here. I think it's BMW. Big rail yard. And it's funny because like this whole area right in here, guys.
Getting around Charleston is almost a deal breaker. Too many bridges.
It's too many bridges, and then downtown is just too dangerous. This whole area here, guys, is now apartments. And so there used to be this really nice view as you came around this corner here off I-26 and onto 17, which is this bridge that we're going to fly through. But now I'd be crashing into a giant apartment building right now, and it's big and like black and brown. It's really, really ugly. And the rent there is like more than my life is worth, so kind of ridiculous. But oh, I was getting on the Optica for $8. Definitely worth it, especially if you don't like helicopters, but you like the helicopter kind of feel.
But my buddy has a boat on Daniel Island, and he can be at Fort Sumter in like minutes. That part beats the crap out of Savannah.
Dude, yeah, if you got a boat around here, you're having a good time, because there is a lot of water and a lot of like different types of water. You know what I mean? You can get to the beach, you got brackish water, you got
big
fresh
and
water.
Black and brown chef S chocolate salty balls.
Mm-hmm. Where's that blurb?
But he is a maniac and scary
good.
as shit to ride with.
Yeah, that is a problem around here though. Like boaters are kind of careless. But check this out, guys. It has like, I think it's 5 different flap settings. I don't know if you can see
geography. Where are you?
Charleston, South Carolina, near Kilo Charlie Hotel Sierra. I'm also going to fly into this little, it's not a bush strip, it's a private airstrip, but it's gorgeous. But I'm full flaps now. I'm going to see if I can touch down. I'm probably going to crash here. I'm just going to go ahead and call it because I haven't done this in a little while.
Suck on my chocolate,
That's what I'm talking about.
Put them in your mouth and suck them and suck them.
Suck him and suck him and suck him.
His wife hit some dude while docking. Let us say nobody wanted the cops involved and ATMs were visited.
Yep, that's pretty much how a lot of that goes, and it's just so dangerous. It's kind of dangerous to be out on the water just because you don't know like what people are doing. Pretty much everybody's going to be partying somehow, so you got to have somebody in control that's like.
And that's why I flight sim in my own basement.
So I'm not. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this, but this will stall at like I think it's 38-ish or something like that. But this is the USS Yorktown. See if I can avoid stalling on it. These are all planes. Photogrammetry didn't do the best job here, but
we rode pretty near that boat.
Yep, there's a submarine around here somewhere. It's probably underwater. Oh, geez. Hello, boaterists. But yeah, check this out, man. Full flaps. Let's take a look. Look at those flapperoos putting in work. I like this thing a lot. Look at that flap angle, that's wild. And there's the dog. You see the dog in there with Otto? I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's that sharp. All right, let's get under control again.
Worth picking up.
I think so, for $8 for sure, man. There's a big sale. I hope it's still going on. I hope I'm not clickbaiting you guys, but got-friends.com, they've got a huge sale, and I went ahead and rounded out my entire collection with them. I got everything. $5 for the GB.
It has still doesn't.
Till the 21st? I don't even know what today is, dude. I've got a couple days off, and I'm like intentionally not opening my calendar. Got a couple things planned just with family, but nothing big. But is it worth $8, man? Yeah, I would say so. I hope you can hear me over it. Oh, that's Chill Maze in the Optica. I was absolutely wrong. What an honor and a pleasure, sir. And Tickle Fight in the 701. I think is that the Zenith? Is that the Zenith you got there? And by the way, you see the bridge. Oh, look at that. Papa Mish is in the air. That's some guy in Colorado there in his own A5
Hopefully
luxury sport.
Zendesk clears my marketplace error before the synth.
Man, I've had trouble
Chill
with
is
those
supposed
too.
to be working long.
Chill.
Yeah,
Chill.
the Zenith.
But Chill's the boss. The boss. Chill the boss. Look, it comes with a cat and a dog. I'm getting the stutters. But see, the thing is, the stutters, man, they happen regardless at this point. I finally got, like, actual good settings. And this thing, it's just kind of a mess sometimes, you know? I like flying in the metro areas, but, like, by myself, but it's almost not worth it sometimes. That's why I like flying with you guys. Like, you guys get out in the country. I don't know where those places are. You know what I mean? And I am looking for a place. Oh, down here. Is that the place? No. We'll come back around in a little bit. There is a little private strip. It's called Raven's Run. I think it's SC51 is the iCal. I'm going to try and do a full stop down here and just take a look at everything. Looks like we're doing okay, right? Yeah, Tickle Fights in the Zenith. I like the Zenith a lot, man. That's like a Kit Fox with gauges, and that's. I was hoping. Look at that. There's Mish in the luxury sport. Why is that not showing up?
I keep PG off and on T starter, but auto gen only sucks sometimes.
Yeah, you know what? Mish turned me on to photogrammetry off mode with Mish tracks, because that's how it's designed. I'm trying to find this place by visual. I'm sure I've passed it. No, it's up here. It's up here. I was looking at the wrong bridge, that's why. But no, Mish tracks is meant to be played with photogrammetry off, and I'm just like, the performance gains are so good that, yeah, sometimes it's kind of worth it to get rid of what is.
Lol, forgot
in
I
my
have a second
opinion,
monitor can put stream over here.
Yeah, look, I got Chill Maze chilling with me. That is an honor, dude. Putting me up on the second monitor flying. Oh, my dude. It's a red letter day, cat. Do you guys keep cats on? You want me to get rid of the dog? No, that would be mean. That would be mean, because we have altitude. Alright, it should be to our left. There it is. Okay, so you see the water right in here. I'm hoping I'm on my left
Switching to the
eye.
real quick.
The 701. Excellent. Do it, man. Bring whatever you would like in. We're on North Europe server around Charleston, South Carolina in the US. Nearest airport is Sierra Charlie 65, and that's going to be Raven's Run right here. It's a dirt strip, or a grass strip, rather. This is the Isle of Palms down here. Front beach. on the Isle of Palms, home of the legendary Windjammer, where Hootie and the Blowfish played before they were gigantic. Darius Rucker and all that. So I'm super high for this, so I'm going to take a right-hand 270-degree turn, but at least we get to see what it looks like. Isn't that a cool one? Jill May spawned in the 701. I could go get the 701 myself.
Wish I was like you with a bunch of days off, alas, work calls.
Bunch of days off? No. No, we are reaping the benefits right now. So I work on a television show that is Monday through Friday. It's half an hour show. And it has to be, it's post-produced. So I do all the post-production on it, like all of it. So we are reaping the benefits of Easter. Because of the way we have to pre-record and delay things. So this is kind of my Easter break, you could say. But I never get holidays on holidays, which is fine with me because I don't like to do like gatherings and stuff. But yeah, we're kind of chilling today. Sergeant Ticklefight's got the jump on me in the 701.
Those sound like days off to me.
Yeah. It's one of those things. It's one of those jobs that you just kind of pick away at when you don't have anything to do. You can get ahead on certain things. I need to lose some speed ASAP. Luckily, these flaps are ridiculous. And my dog is keeping watch. But yeah, so one of the reasons that Charleston, like I said, was one of the early photogrammetry cities, and it's not like a huge market city, it's not, we don't have a whole lot of people or anything like that, but I think they chose Charleston because of the variety of terrain, even though it's like super flat. Like this is all marshy, and they haven't quite gotten that right. And I'm also using an add-on, so if you see like some of the waterways especially not
Guess who it is, Manuel Fenello.
Oh boy, Trenton Esperon coming in with tales of legend of Manuel Fenelope, our friend. He brings letters of
Hi, I want to
triumph or
offer
something.
promotion of your channel
sweet.
viewers, followers, views, chatbots.
I love
the
it.
price is lower than any competitor.
Any?
The quality is guaranteed to be the
Guaranteed.
best auto on incredibly
No way.
flexible and convenient order management
Shut up. Everything in my hands and everything? Oh my god. That sounds so good. Yeah, I need mods, don't I? VR bans are tough. But here we are at Ravens Run. So over here to the right are all the folks who can afford to be over here on the right. And over here on the left is everybody else. And in the middle is Ravens Run. Talk about freaking, life goals, though. I mean, good on these folks. Whatever they did, they're doing something right, and they get to fly into their freaking homes. It's pretty baller. Says I. But if we have any software developers out there that would love to have a gem of an airport to work with, this is the raw stuff that you're looking at right here. Ooh. What do you guys think about that one? That felt pretty good to me. Look, the cat is even still asleep. I didn't even wake up the cat. That was so buttery.
Butter.
Butter. Did it look like butter from out there? I'm kind of surprised there's no 320s parked here. There's like one parking space, and it's almost always occupied by a 320. So do you guys want me to get my 701?
Yes.
Where do you guys want to fly? Like,
This airstrip is surrounded by a moat.
yeah, that's why I like it. Anything surrounded by a moat gets the thumbs up from me. You guys want me to grab the 701? I'll do the 701 and come right back here. You guys are all loaded in. Mid-roll, I'm just backing out, dude. Hang tight, guys. I like this stuff. Which one am I... Did somebody already has the one with the teeth on it, right? The livery with the teeth on it. Oh gosh. Okay, we gotta see. Here's the new thing, and this is new to the setup. This is hopefully, you know, I mean, this is the thing that's making it crispy. So hang tight. I gotta do this little housekeeping thing. So I gotta do this. I'm gonna pop back into VR. I gotta go find you guys. You're down here. Be careful not to click the plane because it could just make you crash to desktop. Change your plane.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
Chill
Dave.
has the green livery. I have the yellow checkerboard.
Z is at the bottom, huh? I'm sorry, Dave. No skis. And you all got wheels, so... Right? You guys are not going amphibian, right? No doors. Hell yes. Give me that one. And you said, you got the blue one? Oh, Chill's got the green, you got the yellow checkerboard. I'll go blue then. Cool, man. Alright, the Zenith. Look at all you guys. And I've got the A5 in here. I thought I did anyway. So I'm spawning in on whatever runway it gives me. So I'll be all started and ready to go. Where do you guys want to go? We could head towards Savannah. It's gonna be a long flight in these planes. Or we could just tool around Charleston. I could show you what I know is where. We can go try and land on a baseball stadium or soccer field or something. We've done that before on the stream. Not breaking new ground, but you know what? Breaking new ground. Because we're going to be slamming into it, right? Let's get this up.
My voice also took a lot of downers this morning, LUL.
Yeah, well, you know. It's Friday. You gotta pre-game it a little bit, you know? Oh, listen to how loud it is. Is that too much sim noise in this one now, guys? You guys want to... Here, I'll come your way. Nope. Not without the parking brake off. Guys, we're on North Europe servers.
We can see it.
At Sierra Charlie 61,
Hal is
just
up.
outside of Charleston. Oh, Hal is up. That's right. Thank you. See, that's what I was talking about. This is the new thing. There we go. VR. Goodness. Thank you.
Add of sheesh.
1 of 5? What the hell? I think it's punishing me for not running ads myself. I think that was something I experimented with at one time, was running ads with a button.
Each one was only 15 seconds, so not terrible.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're back now. Good. Okay, there's Papa Mish. He's airborne. Unfortunately, in the Bonanza, I don't know why you're a Bonanza, dude. I definitely have that plane. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna scoot up a little bit so we can say hi to Otto. It's windy up here. Autopilot in the house. We haven't seen him in a while. But here he is. Make sure my flaps are up. There's Mish.
Good morning, Pete. How is the game doing?
Game's doing alright. Comic Crazy. Welcome in. Yeah, an early morning stream. A testing stream. Yeah, blow up doll. You gotta have one, dude. Complete with his valve, as you see. Yep. That's a freebie on flightsim.to. You can ride with Otto. So we're all in the air, huh? Where are we going? This is a test stream, guys. I don't have any kind of plan. Like, zero plan. So...
Nice.
Let's go along the coast, south.
Over pile!
Yes? Oh, there goes Mish. The aerobatic icon. That thing is a freaking blast to fly. The LS Luxury Sport, or less sucky. I feel like the wind is like super loud. I'll take it though. But yeah, so all this stuff, like in real life, you get all kinds of reflections in between all that land where it's lighter green. And so I'm hoping at some point they'll have, you know, some sort of AI algorithm.
Maybe
thing.
the Optica is the anti-icon, less sucky version.
The Optica is the anti.
Does anything have to do with Vietnam?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Nothing to do with it.
I hope
Nothing
so.
at
Fucking
all. Yeah, that icon, man. The less sucky version is super fun. Am I getting drowned out by engine sounds? I definitely feel like I'm drowned out. Yeah, you can land that thing anywhere. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I'm using a water cleanup here, and all these add-ons, by the way.
Is good.
Cool, excellent. Jeffrey, welcome in. First time chatter. Jeffrey B, how you doing? Happy Friday to you.
Engine sounds are up a bit.
They're up a
Good
little
to
bit.
see you finally doing some
Yeah, I think-
tinkering and testing.
I know. Finally, I've gotten around to this. Planet Neutral, the legend, is in the chat.
Water cleanup mod.
Water cleanup mod. Yes, indeed, dude. I am going. Let me get these engine sounds turned down just a little bit because I do feel like
The
they're-
OptiGrab great.
they're
Planet
high.
neutral.
I can hear you just fine, Pete. Hi, neutral.
Yeah, I feel like I'm yelling over the engine though, so that might be a little more comfortable for everybody. Let me know. But yeah, finally got around to some tinkering, and it looks like it's fruitful. Otto
okay.
agrees. Otto thinks it looks good, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's tooling around Charleston. I did not expect so many people to show up.
Kev Mikwa KW Life.
Thank you
Hi,
all for being here.
friends.
Yeah, a bunch of friends in the chat, dude. I might have to start doing some lunchtime streams. I don't think you guys would even mind if I was shoving some Jimmy Johns down my gullet, right? Just want some airplanes to watch. Let's get outside for a little. Oh, it got quieter. I kind of like that.
Why always South
Sure.
Carolina?
Because basically I have all the add-ons here, and this is kind of just what I do when I'm off
Ooh,
stream.
Jimmy John's freaky fast.
It is freaky fast. Just like the Zenith at 85 knots or whatever. Chill Maze, Tickle Fight. Thank you so much for being here. Chill Maze in the air with me, legendary. So yeah, South Carolina
I
is...
am about to
I
go
live
get
there.
myself a nice chicken shawarma. Oh, I see, thank you.
Chicken shower? You're gonna have a chicken shower? There goes Mish in the in disguise icon. Yeah, a nice clip here at 80. But yeah, I live in South Carolina. I like to just, you know, I know the VORs and I know the ILS frequencies and stuff, so I don't know, I just kind of default to it. I really need to start bouncing around more. But also, I have all my add-ons here. So I've got like a water cleanup add-on, which is like, you know, where it gets funky along the edges of the water sometimes.
I am a Jersey Mike S. rare roast beef, which I call the roast beast kind of
Shower
guy.
with all the chicks.
He
Oh, I
has got
see.
to shower with all the chicks.
I see. I
I even
understand.
went back to the menu and chose a new livery to see if I could show up correctly.
I must have turned it off.
know Bo,
in
he
the-
is.
I use that add-ons linker. Yeah, well, say hi to all the chicks for me. I miss them,
How?
and I'll see them soon. But yeah, I've been real busy. Oh, here we go with the lighthouse, whose name escapes me. But yeah, the water cleanup mods. I'm a bit of an evangelist for these because they don't add anything; they just take it away. So it's really just like a lot of people will do a foliage and water cleanup at the same time, and it really just tightens up the lines around the water. So all the, you know, the AI stuff does a pretty good job most of the time, but then it'll do stupid stuff like burying bridges, right? So there are several bridges in Charleston that were completely underwater.
Manuel Fenelope fell out of the plane.
He fell out the plane. Oh, geez. Where? We can go pick him up. But yeah, you see how the edges of the water look nice and neat here, even when you're down close. And like you can tell in some places, like this is the Marinas add-on putting in work. You see it popping in here. I mean, it looks good once it gets here.
He hits his noggin on the ground.
No, Manuel. We'll take care of him. We'll send Blue Echo and his rescue heli to take care of it. But yeah, it just cleans up the edges. Even when you're not running the Marinas mod, it will actually show, wherever the artist has taken the time to go around that, the little docks and stuff, it'll actually bring stuff up. Actually, you know what? Check this out. This little rock formation. I'm going to active pause here in just a couple seconds, guys. I want to show you something. So check this out. Right here. Okay? This is going to be a little bit difficult for me. But you see the jagged...
But seriously, run the Marinas mod if you can.
Oh yeah, the Marinas mod is definitely worth it. So Tickle Fight is flying over this breakwater here. Hang tight because I've got a drone photo. It's one of the first photos I ever took with my drone. And I'm going to bring it and show it to you. Right, so the mic's on the headset, so I have to wear it. But anyway, this is the actual place. It's probably really dusty. And nice glare there too, Pete. Well done. You can kind of tell what's going on.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that's basically exactly where we are here. I hope I'm doing a good job. Well, you can't see Microsoft Flight Simulator now, you idiot. So that's that. Hang on. Get out of here. Okay.
What is the name of that water cleanup?
I would have to look that up for you. But hopefully I'm doing a pretty good job. We're basically in the same place my drone was. You can see where it runs away around the corner there. So, anyway, that was one of the very first drone photos I ever took. Just kind of testing things out.
Looks so cool.
So, pretty cool. I will be right back and we'll continue flying. Put this down. Actually, not even getting out of the seat. That can wait. But thank you for indulging me. So I've got quite a bit of drone footage around Charleston. I should kind of compile it and make a stream out of that. So there we go. Active pause off. So that's called Sullivan's Island, and that is probably my favorite beach in town.
Proud Manuel says you're re-welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Manuel, for everything. I actually looked at a piece of land out here on Sullivan's Island. It was several $1 million. So I just looked at it. But I like saying that to people because they think that I have enough money to live in places like that. And that is, what is it, Moultrie? Somebody help me. I have trouble with all the names. That's one of the Civil War forts right there. And you'd probably get in big trouble for flying here, actually. I think it's Moultrie. I've been here like 20 years and I cannot keep... There's so many forts and like places, like Civil War places, you know? But that's where cannon used to be mounted. I think that's where the Civil War started, I want to say. They started just firing across the water at each other. Just one day. For no particular reason, they started shooting. But yeah, the Marina add-on, the same artist, Mamu Design, has the VFR add-on, which puts the stripy poles, the towers down there, everywhere. There goes Mish. That's at the Pitt Street Bridge. I've taken...
Alright, gotta go get work done. Sadly, if you're still on in a while, ILL catch back up.
Chill Maze, I appreciate you coming in, man. So great to see you over here, dude. If you guys don't know, Chill Maze is legendary. He is the late night king of the East Coast anyway. It's late night for me. So I appreciate you, Chill Maze. Guys, go follow Chill Maze. Let me get that shout out. Can I do that? Do I have the power to do that?
Good luck at work, Chill Maze.
Take it easy, man.
No, my stuff's still not working. Let me see if I can do this the old school way. What is it? / shout out. There we go. Chill Maze. The name fits, guys. Chill's got the vibes. Get you relaxed. Alright, let's go to Folly Beach. Why not? It's right over here. The
You're
edge
making
of
me
America.
want to play MSFS with you. BRB, I am gonna install it.
Do it. Do it. Come on in. This was only supposed to be a test stream, but the test seems to be going well, right? It's still looking okay? You're like, yeah, it's just fine as long as you keep the headset on your head and keep your head still. I'm working on that. See, the real problem, and here we go, but the real problem is, like, we're having to use OpenXR, and that's not really a problem, it's just we don't have an overlay that lets me bring in Windows. So I've got a Windows window here, but if you're using an overlay, it's just much better. Like, I could hide that window from the stream. You know, I could have other windows up. I wouldn't have to take my headset off every time I needed to see something on my desktop. So, hopefully sometime soon, we'll be taking care of that. And is that Fort... It's Sumter or Moultrie. I can't remember. I get them confused. And then there's also
got the official seal of approval from Manuel Fenelope on the test stream.
Sweet. I am so relieved to hear that, because... yeah, I should have good audio sync and everything now. Tickle Fight.
There are still micro shakes, but that will take image stabilization to get rid of.
Yeah, and I'm actually using it, but I can check that real quick. Actually, I don't need to go back to the cockpit for that. I wonder if you guys see this overlay that I'm seeing. Yeah, I've got it turned all the way up right now. I could try turning it down, maybe? It might work better. It was looking pretty good to me, but I might be able to do more in OBS. Yeah, so I've got the Morris Island Lighthouse is right there where Mish is. You should see that out to your left, and it might just be something on the map, and it might be underwater if you don't have any add-ons, but there's a lighthouse right by you. There, Mish. It's pretty cool because, like, I've been out, like, right next to that lighthouse, and it's huge. Like, it's just massive if you're on a boat, you know? And it's just like this imposing thing, but from the air, it just looks like a little poink. Somebody was learning Blender and made that. There's a guy named, a lot of these add-ons, by the way, are from a guy named Phil USA, Phil USA. And a lot of these, especially for Charleston and Beaufort, which is further south, are in my Discord, ! Discord, and then there's like a Charleston area add-ons. And so it's got the water cleanup one that I use, the bridge. And actually the bridge now looks better in photogrammetry. Well, not better than what the add-on looks, but it looks alright. But there is an add-on for the big bridge, the Cooper River Bridge, where they just had the Cooper River Bridge run. which completely destroys traffic for an entire day everywhere. And of course, I had the great idea to take a gig also downtown that same day. So, bing bong, right? We'll go buzz the lighthouse and go check out Folly Beach, head to the Folly Pier. I've spent a lot of time in my 20s on Folly Beach. A lot of time waking up on Folly Beach in my 20s. Mish, if you want to do a beach landing, there's a pier just a little ways down. If you want to pick a spot. Bing bong! Life! Micro shakes. Yeah, I'll be on the lookout for that. Guys, the feedback is good as gold for me.
Destroys traffic, makes Pete some extra coin playing music.
Destroys traffic. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, recording people dancing to music. So there's one from Phil USA. I think that was his first, but pretty solid, I would say. Accurate and everything. So, but that's crazy because I've taken the boat, or a boat, and there Papa Mish did get down. No surprise, because that A5 luxury sport is epic and can land anywhere. Now this Zenith, I haven't landed in a couple of months, so that would explain why we're dropping like a rock. I'm landing long. Watch out for photogrammetry.
Falling with style.
That's right, falling with style. Speed bump. Yeah, no problem. A little bunny hop. Look, here's somebody's sandcastle. Like, no kidding, that's probably somebody's sandcastle. Oh, no, it's one of those little dune catchers or whatever. Let me come back around to you guys. I need a screenshot. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's see how slow I can fly this plane. Whoa, whoa. Okay, well, that's the end of it. It was pretty slow. Alright, so I'm going to try and get a screenshot. This is another test because I don't know what resolution or size or anything this is going to be. So, let me get you with the lighthouse there. Didn't even take. Oh, come on now.
Well, where are you going? Get your ass back here.
Alright, F12. There it goes. There it goes. Alright. Right out here by the giant cell tower. Good deal. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for helping me test this stuff out. I'm hoping these are going to be super high resolution. Because apparently what I've done... Look at that. That's how you take off.
How are we doing this?
Like that. Like Mish just did. Use that sand dune as a ramp. Yeah, so Mish is coming up on the Folly Pier. And I think... I'm not sure. I haven't really paid attention, to be honest. But I think they've torn it down or reconstructed or something like that. Alright, here's my attempt. That's how you fly planes. That is how you fly planes. Flaps up. We're ready to rock. Zenith. I like it. I've seen some people kind of trash talking this one. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorites. In the tiny ultralight superhuman takeoff field of things. Mish putting the work in with the aerobatics. Dude, speaking of aerobatics, holy cow, yesterday I've seen him before, but Shadow Display Team was doing some aerobatics, like individual aerobatics yesterday, and I was freaking mesmerized. Energizer, great cam work if you happen to somehow see this. But yeah, they got it all coordinated with different folks' video feeds coming in and out. It's like a regular broadcast, man. It's super cool. I do sports broadcasts for a living, so that's good stuff. I know bad stuff when I see it, and that's not bad stuff. So Shadow Display Team, I'd give you a textual shout out if I could. But man, some fine day I want a house like this. Probably not right on the main road, right on the beach, because that would get pretty old. But there you go. That's the Folly Pier you see down there. I've caught many fish off of that pier, and they've all been gigantic, by the way. Very impressive fish with huge balls.
How you liking this SWS Zenith?
I like it from day one, man. This is kind of, for me, and it's probably just because of the gauges, but this is taken over from the Kit Fox. I do wish it had some a tail dragger version, but I don't even know if they make a tail dragger version of this plane. But yeah, it's really just the gauges. I've looked up the Kit Fox, and they do have, Kit Foxes with gauges and Kit Foxes with floats and stuff like that, but we haven't seen anything like that in the sim, so I kind of like this one. Plus it's goofy looking, It's goofy looking, I'm goofy looking, so, it kind of works. But yeah, Folly Pier. Cheers to ya.
I was flying the float version of this in NZ and it was working well, which isn't the case for a lot of float planes.
Yep, there's some magic in this thing. Hello, Folly Pier. It's pretty amazing. That's pretty much it. I've stayed in that hotel when I've been too drunk to drive home before. Yeah, this is Folly Beach. This is like the main, like, when people say Folly Beach, this is what you think of, unless somebody tells you, no, like on the north side, or whatever. And we'll take a little lazy turn over Folly. I like Folly. This is kind of the one where, like, you see a lot of, Folly lifers, man. Not to be derogatory, but beach bums, man. People that just like to hang out on the beach. This is it, man. You got the Intracoastal Waterway right here, so cruise up and down that in your boat if you want to, if you don't want to get onto the beach. But why would you not want to get onto the beach?
All the avionics kept breaking on me when I de-slewed, though not sure if UVE had that issue.
On the Zenith? I'll give it a shot, man. You know me. You say that this might break it, I'm gonna try it, and we'll see if it breaks mine.
Yeah, the float version.
Oh, the float version. I have not experienced that yet, at least on this one. That's a good time, man. You don't even need to have an agenda.
I didn't try the wheeled one yet.
This is what I love about VR. Because, like, I've been there, it's just super cool. That's why I fly over Charleston so much in South Carolina, because I've been to a lot of the places, which is the exact reason why I should
land on the
fly
pier.
other places. You're landing the pier? Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't even know how the wind's blowing. Don't particularly care. This plane is fake. Where'd you go? Uh-oh. Have I got the invisible bug? Oh no, there he goes.
I can T-cos no PG.
Clean. 100% clean. You can't because no... Oh, no photogrammetry. Okay. I will skip it then. I've tried, and that one, a lot of the photogrammetry actually around here will make you crash anyway. What else do we have? I don't even know what that's called.
One time I caught a fish this big.
That is... Dude, the closer you get to it, the bigger it looks. Bro. That's huge. What'd you even do with a fish that size? Enon, welcome in, dude. How are you, and welcome back. It's good to see, like last couple streams, you were a first-time chatter.
No biggie will land anywhere.
So this is Folly Road here, and I actually used to... I can show you the neighborhood. I don't know if I can pinpoint the house or not. But these are pretty cool places. I've never lived here, but townhouses and stuff. I'm looking for a new place to live. I'm kind of in a bit of a, you know, I don't want to say undesirable, but not as desirable as it could be part of town in Charleston. And I've lived on Folly Beach more than once and really enjoyed it, but it was kind of a pain because there's only one road, only one way to get on and off of it. And if that gets messed up, you are messed up. But I work mostly from home now, and that's not so much of a problem for me. Especially because I never have to drive in peak traffic hours, so who knows? Folly Beach? Maybe. Maybe. But they're pricing everybody out of homes around here. It kind of sucks because nobody can afford to live and work around here. So a lot of these are, especially right now, like literally double on the market, double what they were just, you know, even 2 years ago, even during COVID. It's just kind of out of hand. It's like, who do you expect is going to be serving you that $150 bottle of whatever it is? Because they're not going to be driving 45 minutes. This was the neighborhood I rented a house in. And it was really, like, it was one of those things, it's like, dude, we're going to be able to go to the beach like every day. It's going to be so awesome. And we never did. Like, never did. You know? It's just like anything. Like, they built a skate park here in Charleston not too long ago. I'm like, and I used to skate all the time. Rollerblading. You think I'm ashamed of that? You don't know much about this channel. I love rollerblading. And I don't care who knows it. But yeah, we built a skate park. I'm like, I'm gonna be out there every day, bro, shredding it. Every day. Nope. Crowbar, welcome in.
Thanks for the follow.
Bittersweet.
Hang on
Bittersweet.
tight.
Microsoft Flight Simulator's biggest up-and-coming streamer. Welcome in, Bittersweet. How are you? I hope you are well. Oh, we got a runway right here. James Island snuck up on me. How you doing, Bittersweet? Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that very much. It's always good to see those names that I see in other folks' streams. You know, I'm flying along. There's Bittersweet. And now Bittersweet's a follower. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We are just tooling around.
Hey there, Peter Makita.
Peter Makita. Vega Blue Sky, how do you do? Good to see you as well. I'm going to do a little touch and go action here on runway 27 here at Kilo Juliet Zulu, India. Actually, I'm going to do a full stop here because I need to use the little pilot's room and check on the quality of this stream. Guys, this was supposed to be a test stream, and you, like, folks are coming in left and right saying hello. This might have to become a thing. I don't know. I said no more Friday streaming, but I had to test stuff. New capture card, guys. How crispity
How come
clarity
you never
is
went
this?
to the beach?
What? We did. Oh, in real life. Well, because we had video games, Vega Blue Sky. We had video games. Now, we went to the beach every once in a while, but it wasn't, you know, you move near the beach and you're like, oh, beach life, dude. Like, beach life. This is what everybody dreams of, like, and we're doing it. And it's just like, it becomes a thing that it's so close.
Looked like a
and
great place to
convenient.
rent a house.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I rented a house with like 2 of my best friends when I was playing music for a living. And oh my gosh. Like, I mean, you know, we wasted a lot of money and a lot of time, but I mean, those memories are awesome. Just awesome memories. And we didn't go to the beach all that much, like to go hang out on the beach, you know. We go down there to drink, and like we go to the beach more at night than during the daytime. That was a weird inflection on that word, but I am taking a full stop here, guys, at James Island. Kilo Juliet Zulu India, North Europe servers if you guys want to fly.
Cool.
I'm probably going to swap out planes. Do you guys have any planes that you've bought on spring sale that you want to try out? Because, boy, I do. And I haven't gotten to half of them. And who is this? I can't get a name tag on that. That might be an AI plane. I'm not sure. But if you would like to join us, yes, North Europe, Kilo Juliet Zulu India. And yes, I have permission to cut across the grass like this. People know me, okay? You start streaming on Twitch, you start doing it for like 6 months, and people are like, yo, that's Pedo Heat. Give him his pass, right? So I do have to use the restroom here. Crowbar is also very famous. Another great streamer you should follow. They're in the Zenith. You want to keep going with the Zenith? Look at the brakes on that. Look at the handling. I've got my parking brake on there, Crowbar. Looking good in the Zenith. Let's get the drone cam going. That's another thing I wanted to test. We'll do just a couple of minutes of drone cam action. Look at that, they're talking. So, bro, do you see me? You see me at the pier, bro? How does this look? I don't get any depth of field controls or zoom controls or anything when I'm in VR. That's unfortunate. But we can hop in here and see Crowbar. What's up, Crowbar? Looking good in your yellow Zenith? Well, that'll make you sick as a dog if you're not ready for it in VR. Tickle Fight coming in also in the Zenith. Are you guys wanting to stick with it? That's totally cool with me, man. I just got to use the restroom. I'm going to park myself here and see if I can set up... Oh, look at this. Another follow.
Thanks for the follow. Showtime. Hang on time.
Showtime the GOAT. I am so thankful to have Showtime the GOAT following me. That is one of the best names on Twitch. Showtime the GOAT. I hope you're a streamer and I hope you're a GOAT. I hope you're a VR chat GOAT.
You can have those controls mapped. They're on the controller by default, but I don't remember it as like holding X and using the triggers or something.
Yeah, for in VR though, because I know about it on the flat screen one. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna pop out of flat screen here, just to leave something nice up for the people here, if I can. Let's see.
Yeah, it works. I am getting off for a bit, so not vote from me. Thanks, Pete. Later, chat.
Thank you so much. Hope you feel better. You sound like you're a little down, but that might just be your text-to-speech. So, you know how it goes. So yeah, we can zoom and do all the fun stuff here, but not in VR. It's kind of, I guess they're assuming that you don't want to zoom when you're in VR, which normally would be the case, but I'd like the option, you know, to turn my face into a camera. But that's all. I'm going to take a quick break, guys. It's only going to be a couple of minutes. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run ads. I'm going to run 3 minutes of ads, guys, because I'm definitely going to be gone for more than 3 minutes. I'm just going to leave this up here. You should be able to see if anybody's taken off. But come on and join us. We're going to do ads just to keep pre-rolls down. I'm kind of trying to figure out how to do ads. But this is going to roll 3 minutes of ads. I'm definitely not going to be doing anything. You're going to be loading in. So, yeah, they have a time delay. That's so weird. The voices change. So give me 3 minutes, guys. So sorry for ads. They have to happen. Might as well happen while we're on the ground, right? So I will be right back. Hang
Tickle.
tight.
Later all.
Alright, folks, I am back and refreshed, and feeling lovely, and smelling good, looking alright. I think the stream's going alright, guys. I've never done a midday stream. It's about 1:35 in the afternoon here on the south, or the east coast of the United States, southeast, here broadcasting from the swamp. Guys, come on in. We're on North Europe server here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm going to get some VR going if you're just coming in. And I'm really, so far, very happy with how things are going. So we got Crowbar with us. Crowbar, do you have a suggestion of where we should fly? Because I had literally zero plan for this. And then, like, we got a 90-person raid, and we still got a crowd, and so we need somewhere to fly. We can keep going with Charleston if you want to. We're in Charleston, South Carolina. Kilo Juliet Zulu India is where we are on North Europe servers, guys. If you got Microsoft Flight Simulator. Gamer Boy, welcome in.
Thanks for the follow. Gamer Boy 123098664. Hang on tight.
All right, let's see here. Stream Elements Overlay. I'm gonna try. Thank you so much for that follow, man. I really
You are using a
appreciate
new internal capture card.
that. I am. Well, it's an external capture card, actually. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you right now. We'll take just a moment. Anybody that has a suggestion of a city they would like to see me fly, let me know. Crowbar gets first pick because he's already in the simulator. But let's get the big old camera up here. Let's get the big old camera. Yeah. So the new capture card is this guy, the EVGA XR1 Pro, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I bought this one because I can do 4K capture with it, which I'm not doing right now, but I can plug this camera into that.
LMAO, what was that dude in the wing of the plane?
The dude in the wing of the plane? Let's see. Let's find out. The dude in the wing of the plane. The dude in the wing of the plane. What are you talking about? You talking about on the full cam here? The dude in the wing of the plane. I don't know what you're talking about, but we gotta fly. My name's Pete, by the way, guys. If it's your first time here, think about dropping me a follow. It's a great community here. The Microsoft Flight community is awesome, even if you don't fly. If you're looking for something to chill out and put on in the background, well, you found a good place here. And we got Chill Maze was here just a few moments ago, Planet Neutral, Crowbar's a streamer. So many streamers in here. It's the best community on Twitch. Everybody's super cool, super supportive. And if you're not part of the community, you should consider becoming part of it because, yeah, this is what we do. So if anybody has a suggestion where to fly, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to be... Oh, Portland, Oregon. Let's do it, Crowbar. I'm going to warp there as long as Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to be kind to me. Let me see if I can wrangle my flight sim back in. And actually, you know what? It would probably be a smart idea. Sorry for the slack stream here. I'm trying out new hardware, new software. Pretty much everything's new every time I stream because I can't stop tinkering with stuff. So we're going to try here to get into some virtual reality.
This is my home airport.
So far, so good. This is your home. What's your... James Island? Really? Or are you talking about Portland? But here we are in VR. Let's get my face off the thing. VR streaming's... It's tough, guys.
What yoke you use?
Alpha. What's it called? Honeycomb Alpha yoke. And I've had it for about 1.5 years, and it's never let me down. And I can wholeheartedly tell you that anybody that says it's not worth the money is probably missing kind of the point. So yeah, let me hop back in here. We got to get to Portland and fast.
No 7S3.
Hang tight for me just a second here. No, 7S3 is your home airport. We're going there. 7 Sierra 3 North Europe, guys.
This is my home airport.
Meet us there. 7 Sierra 3. Alright, so we're going to use a feature of Flow, which is called Portal, which I love. Parallel 42. Getting a shout out for Flow. I love it. So, we want to find 7 Sierra 3. Starks, Twin Oaks, Hillsboro, Oregon. Alright, Crowbar is already warped. We're gone to... Okay. We'll warp to parking 16. Okay? So we just pick our destination.
That Sonic Hand?
Sonic Hand? Are you talking about music? The music, I believe, is Harris Heller, if that's what you're asking. Harris Heller's Stream Beats. Whoa. Well, hello. I think I'm inside an airplane. Alright, 7 Sierra 3.
He is talking about your co-pilot.
Oh. No. That's Otto from the Airplane movie. And he is with us always, even when he's not with us. Otto. True to life to the movie. Right down to the valve, baby. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can get out. Oh, it's a fuel truck. It's a fuel truck that we've spawned into. A fuel truck and Crowbar. I assume this is the kind of thing that just happens at this airport sometimes. There's Crowbar. Alright, here we are. Flo has not updated our nearest airport. We're at C7. I'm following you, Crowbar. Show us where to go. So Crowbar is another streamer here in the Microsoft Flight Simulator community. And also
I have
quite
the mod
artist.
for this airport.
Oh, you do? I do not. Is that on flightsim.to? Because I could go get that for next time for sure. I've got a section in my Discord now for like suggested add-ons and stuff. So that's... Oh. So he's seeing something completely different from what I'm seeing. So these... Probably what's going on is the airport that I'm seeing is wrong. And he's got a better version of it. So that's why he just kind of took off.
Yes.
Like that. Alright. I could put that one on the list. We've got some lights flying in the air, looks like. But here we are. Over Portland. Beautiful. Let's get the chat window wrangled here. There we go. Yeah, Crowbar's like, 7S3 is my home airport. I'm like, James Island? Because I can't see chat. And Crowbar's just shaking his head. Pete. Come on, Pete. So that's pretty cool. I started out at my home airport. Well, one of them, really. There's 5 in the area. Hello. That's going to be Mish, I bet. Let's see. Just because Bonanza. I apparently didn't load his icon. Come on, nameplates. There he is. I called it. Welcome back in, Mish. How do you do? Guys, don't forget there's also in my Discord is a link to the Atomic Terror Pig Race Tracker, which is the tracker app for Mish Tracks, which is something that we're
I grabbed the Cabri, so you de-shame me.
Oh, and it didn't work. Look at this. So you grabbed the Cabri. I've got the Cabri, obviously, and like any livery you could possibly be wanting. So I don't know why it's not matching. But if you're new to Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's the thing. So he's actually in a helicopter, but it looks like he's in a fixed-wing aircraft. Because something has not matched up absolutely perfectly. And yeah, that's why. So we're gonna hit the speed. That's another thing I like about the Zenith. It's not slow. Like, I know there's 3 different versions of the Kit Fox, but I just like that you're not left behind in this one if you're flying with like Cessnas and stuff too. Which of course the Fox 2 can keep up, but it doesn't have gauges and it doesn't have floats.
Yeah, I learned that you can push it past red and it doesn't really care.
Doesn't? Doesn't have prop control, does it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't even have mixture control. Interesting. I didn't know that. I guess it kind of makes sense. The engines they put in these. I'm
testing it out.
Yeah, man, you got to. And this is the stream for it. This stream turned into a thing. I didn't expect more than a couple folks to stop by and say hi, but look at this. Look what happens. That's how you can never count on it. You gotta always be prepared to bring your A game, right, Pete? Something like that. I need to change. I've had some trouble with my Rex AccuSeason trees. They haven't been
LOL can never count on solidarity on Twitch.
Updating. Yeah, I was just trying to be in my own little dark corner of Twitch. I warned everybody. I said, I'm testing new stuff. Don't know if anything's going to work. All of a sudden, boom. 90 people. Okay. That means test successful, I guess. Alright, I'm following Crowbar very loosely, so I should really punch it here. But for real, thank you for all the new follows to the channel, to all the new folks just stopping by and maybe seeing, hey, Flight Sim looks pretty sneaking good. Even if you're not following me, man, there's somebody out there that'll fit the bill for whatever you're looking for. I promise you that. Really good community of folks streaming here on Twitch. And I enjoy watching as much, if not more, because there's no responsibility. I enjoy lurking on you guys just as much as I enjoy streaming, for sure. Plus, the technical problems aren't my technical problems when I'm just watching, you know? That's nice. One thing about the simulator, it always seems like the performance just gets worse and worse and worse. So I'm interested.
This is photogrammetry.
Wow. This is photogrammetry, and I was just
Vega
about
Blue
to
Sky
segue
played
into that.
Owen Wilson wow for bits.
Wow. Wow, indeed. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I do seem to be losing some of my frames, but we're coming up on 2 hours of streaming, and I've pretty much kind of learned to accept that I'm probably going to have to restart the sim every couple of hours, because it looks like most streamers do that. So I'm probably going to be doing that from now on. I think I'll probably be ending the stream rather soon, this stream anyway.
Most restart every flight in reality.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to kind of be the way to fix a lot of problems that you end up seeing. I also need to go back through my add-ons, make sure everything's up to date. But it seems like, at least in the headset, I'm getting a pretty decent frame rate, especially
Hopefully
for
someday that won't
photogrammetry
need to be the case.
Yeah, I'm hoping, man. They've been promising to show the love to VR, but they have not. And they've been promising that for like over a year. Right, Otto? Just shameful, isn't it? It really is. Alright, we're still following Crowbar. Crowbar has chosen the area for us, because I had zero plan coming in here. But yeah, it's going to be what I was getting at.
Getting solid performance over longer time's a good thing to test.
Yeah, for sure. And this is a good test, because this is definitely an area that I don't fly very often. And so it's definitely not cached. Which Charleston most certainly would be, because I fly there all the time. So yeah, big performance test day. I will be ending the stream fairly soon. Just to go ahead and look at the VOD and look at the recording and compare the two, because that's another thing I'm interested in, is if I'm using the right bit rate for what I'm trying to do here. I am trying to get just a 1080p stream out. Possibly someday a 1440p stream, but from what I can tell, like, I can do a 1440p stream right now, but there is just no reason to do it when VR looks as bad as it does coming out of the sim. So, what is this here? That looks absolutely gorgeous, and a great place for a cocktail mixer. I want to go to there. Never been to Portland. I've heard it's weird. Crowbar, is it weird there? I like weird. Y'all know that. I'm sure there's no shortage of things to do. Good music scene, right?
That's Nike.
That's Nike? That look like a palace? Are you talking about Nike like the Greek god or the sneaker company? See, I like the photogrammetry. Like, I like the performance that you get.
Lots of people like to catch the Twitch stream on their phones while taking public transportation, so most of the time anything over 1280 by 720 is overkill.
Yeah, that's another thing I've been
Nike
thinking
World
of.
Headquarters with that buildings and water.
That's really cool. I had no idea they were based in Portland, actually. I work part-time at a Nike school, so that's kind of cool.
Shoes.
A Nike university, so we get some free Nike gear every year. It's kind of nice. So you got the world headquarters of like one of the largest shoe and advertising companies in the world, but no Greek gods in Portland. Well, whatever. No, that's super cool though, and I'm supposed to be following you, right? I'm doing a really, really, really bad job of that. It's another thing I love about these tiny planes is, you know, tiny planes allow you to make big corrections. And in my flight sim career, most of my corrections are the big kind. It's funny because I was like, hey, I'll do a test stream. I'll do it like 5 times around the pattern and show everybody that I at least know I can do that.
Really big correction.
You like that big correction? That's right. It brings all the ladies to the yard.
We call the tactical maneuvering long.
Yeah, man. My big correction casts a big shadow. I know what you're doing, Planet Neutral. I'm glad you're enjoying the text-to-speech. I'm wondering when Planet Neutral is going to turn text-to-speech on during his river run. Just for me. Tactile correction. I hope it's not too intimidating a correction for you guys. I don't want to scare anybody off. Yeah. That can happen. These towers, guys, if you don't know, that's an add-on that's free called We Love VFR. And they're actually really accurate. I mean, look at how closely they're placed to where they should be. That blows my freaking mind. And now I believe they're worldwide, aren't they? I know they just released another region. There's 3 separate packs. One for America, one for like
I would like to
Asia.
know the states on how people
sure.
watch Twitch phones compared to PC, etc.
Well, you can actually, if you stream, you can, I believe you can see the breakdown of where people are consuming your stream. And I haven't gone that far. I know that on YouTube, we look at that at the television station.
I am on a phone right now.
Dude, that's cool, man. Another cool thing about the phone app is you can zoom in. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. You can zoom in to where it's like full HD, so you can actually like zoom in and read chat or zoom in on the camera or whatever. I like watching Twitch on the phone.
I so rarely ever watch on a phone.
It's pretty good, man. The app especially is quite good. I mean, you know, it's got the stream manager as well. It's kind of handy, especially when you're AFK in or you're just starting the stream and you want to make sure like your audio is not doubling and stuff like that. It's pretty handy. I gotta hand it to Twitch. Like, of course they got more money than God, but they've done a pretty good job, like making it easy to stream stuff. Like, at least as far as like, as long as you've got a stream to send them. Like, getting a stream together to send them is the hard part, but you know, from Twitch on, it's pretty easy. So, I gotta get some Portland add-on. Oh, they got a helipad on that boat. Uh-oh.
Fly under that bridge long. How can I have any pudding if I don't TP heat during lunch on my phone?
Dude, I need a... That's so good. How can you have any pudding if you don't pizza eat? Oh, now the stutters are coming in. There they are. I was getting worried. Alright. Alright. So this is kind of how it was going the other day, too. Oh, photogrammetry. It's a killer, dude. It's so good and so bad at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah, is it bad now? Is it like really bad on stream? Yeah, it's pretty bad. And you see too, like there's moments of smoothness in between, so it's not my rig's problem. It's like, I don't know, I guess it's streaming too much stuff in. But this is what I was talking about, you know, like every 2 hours it seems like, you know, a lot of the flight simmers out there are restarting their sims midstream. And it's like, that is so bad for business, right? Not for us, but for like Microsoft Flight Simulator. Like I see it on like their streams, like their community streams.
That went bad quickly.
Yeah, right? And here in the headset, dude, that is just, your brain is like, get me out of here, please. Like, I've kind of gotten used to it by now, but if you want people to, like, get into VR, and they say that this is a VR title, it's like, guys, you have to pay attention to it. You have to fix this stuff. So, Crowbar, where'd you go? I lost you, unsurprisingly. Alright. You're right behind me. I'm getting
If you clear up the clouds, you can see Mount Hood.
Mount Hood? Is that right over there? Let's see. We'll clear up the clouds here. Let me find flow. Pull my window back down here. Hey guys, we're still on North Europe server. If you want to come, we're near Portland, Oregon. 26 Oscar Romeo if you want to fly. I'm probably going to wrap things up here within a half an hour, I would say. But we're just kind of tooling around Portland, testing out the new capture card, and changing the weather before I forget what I was doing. Try live weather. There we go. That'll work. Here's Crowbar. Oh, we got somebody in an A320 about to take off. Or about to sit there on the ground for a while. I know how that goes.
Hopping into a meeting after that delicious chicken shawarma later, friends.
Oh, a shawarma. I thought you said chicken shower, dude. This whole time I had an image in my head that was not lining up with reality. Planet Neutral, always a pleasure to have you in the chat, dude. Thank you for stopping in at such an odd time for me, and glad I could be part of your lunch hour, dude. Looking forward to Sunday. Planet Neutral Sunday river runs are legendary, guys. Legendary. Go ahead and follow him. Get that notification going. He streams twice a week, and that's it. So don't miss either.
I got a nice airstrip to land at.
Then I am
it was
headed
a truly
your way.
golden shawarma.
A golden... Oh, God. Get out of my chat. You're scaring all the people. Golden shawarma. Dude, that is... Somebody needs to make a restaurant. A little strip mall restaurant right next to the Dollar Store. No. Golden shawarma.
Planet Neutral instant follow.
Instant follow Planet Neutral. For that joke alone, I mean, good grief, but Planet Neutral legendary flight sim streamer. He's got it going on with the Grateful Dead and Fish live concerts. And I wouldn't call myself a fan of the Grateful Dead or a fan of Fish, but it fits so perfectly with these river runs he does. Every Sunday, and then the Wednesday Without a Net, you could hear any band. We had Smashing Pumpkins this past week. So live concerts. I made my living as a musician
Planet
playing
Neutral,
live.
always great to see your man be well.
It is always. He's like he's like the Mitch Hedberg joke about the toad. You know, it's like you're always optimistic. It's never like you're terrified of this toad. It's like, hey man, here comes this frog. Maybe he will settle near me and then I can pet him. It's always a good thing when Planet Neutral shows up. He brings happiness and good vibes. And that's no BS. That's not just me saying words to fill up space with emptiness. It's good stuff. Crowbar 2's got the chill vibes, man. That's what it's about, I think. And then, of course, when I get in the helicopters, it's a little bit of a different vibe. It gets a little crazy, but, you know. Point is, there's all kinds of flight simmers streaming all hours of all days. And so if you get the opportunity to support them, find some of your favorites, I know they will appreciate just having you there. Just stop by, say, hey, I'm here. I'm lurking. They love it. I love it. It's a super great feeling. So thank you guys for... It looks like, hopefully, this test is going way better than I thought it would. And hopefully we're nearing the end of our technical woes. Audio sync issues. I'm going to clap my hands here. Just as a test, I just want to prepare you so you know what I'm doing. You don't think I'm spazzing out or something. So we're going to do an audio test here. And that should do it. Because I was having all kinds of audio sync issues. Headset sync issues where my video would be out of sync with what you're seeing on the screen. But the recordings look pretty good, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty happy with what I saw earlier. So
Card seems to be working well, making me consider, but I only have USB-C port.
That's, well, oh, you only have one. And you're using that for your headset, I assume? Because you can definitely use this if you use an adapter. And that it's the EVGA XR1 Pro that I'm using. The only reason I personally bought that is that I have a 4K camera, and this can bring in 4K footage. So I'll use that for a different application, but I'm really, really pleased with how this thing is performing. I was leery about having an external card.
Test.
Successful, Crowbar. I'm coming your way, slowly but surely. At about 98 knots. But yeah, so far pretty impressed. It's got 4K 60 pass-through, and then it's got 4K 30 recording capability. It's got 1440 60, and then 1080 60 as well. I don't think it goes higher than that, but you're not going to be getting more than 60 out of Microsoft Flight Simulator anytime soon, it doesn't look like. Not in VR. Not on this card, which is a 3080, by the way. It's nothing too crazy. I'm trying my best to skip the 40 series.
I am downloaded for MSFS.
39% downloaded. Trent Nesperon. You're getting there, man. I might be back tonight, man. I'm thinking about doing some stuff because I haven't done anything. I bought the MetaQuest Pro, and I haven't done anything with it other than, like, mess around with it, and I really like it.
My setup is going okay, but I have to turn most everything to low and encode PFPS.
You know, I'm looking into it still. I'm on the fence as to whether
That'd be super cool.
Whether 1080p 60 is even worth it. But I think a lot of people that would sit and watch me, or would watch a whole VR stream, probably would be usually sitting at their computers. So I'd like to do 1080p 60. I'd also like to do other titles, which I definitely want to do in 1080p 60. So, Crowbar, is this the strip here? Kilo Tango Tango Delta? It looks like a strip. There's an awful lot of power lines around here. That's another mod.
I want to see you play DCS World.
I do too. I do too, and that's on the agenda. That's a big one. Because I've actually got a good bit of, well, not a lot of money, but I've got a few planes there that I'd like to revisit. More specifically, the Huey, which is a helicopter, not a plane. Is this where we're going? Yeah, DCS World, that used to be my main jam. I got into Microsoft Flight Simulator first and then got into DCS World because the VR performance was a lot better. And put a good, I'd say 40 to 60, it's not. Okay. Well, I'm coming your way.
I can't wait for my VOR to arrive.
Is that the acrobatic plane? I saw Shadow Display Team yesterday. I think they were
Leisure Suit Larry Stream when
Leisure. Oh, dude, yes, dude. A retro stream could definitely be in the near future. I love the retro streams. I would love to do a whole day stream of Kilo Charlie Zulu Kilo. You know what I'm saying? I don't, but you do. I'd love to do a Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, like all day stream.
DCS World Beta has multi-threaded support, but there's still WIP.
That I'm very, very interested in that. Very, very, very interested in that, because that could potentially be a game changer for VR and for DCS World. I mean, finally somebody's doing that. It's like, dude, yes, we're all buying multi-core processors. Like, that was the disappointing thing, like when I mean, not to say it's a disappointing thing that this sim is on Xbox, but it was like kind of the nail in the coffin that multi-threading was just not going to be a thing. But it'll be interesting to see if it's a real game changer, if it's hype or what. But, you know, I like all that techie stuff, and I know, like, most games, like I've got a 13900K, which is kind of in many ways overkill for this flight simulator, but I use this same computer for video editing, so I do get my money's worth out of it. But that was like the top of the line processor I could get, and I've got like 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM. Like it's a very new PC. It's got a 3080 in it, which is like a year old.
MSFS needs multi-thread,
and they're probably never going to do it because like, you know, it's on Xbox, and the Xbox is never going to have the number of cores that, you know, we have on our higher end stuff. I totally understand that, but bruh, like, dude, we're meeting you more than halfway, buying these systems, buying this stuff, and then, you know, getting on our streams and streaming your stuff is basically an advertisement when it runs right, which kind of brings me back around to what I was talking about earlier. It's like we're on here struggling with your software, and people are like, no, y'all play with that. From what I understand, like, Xbox it's going pretty well now. Is that right? Is Xbox running well? Because it kind of goes back and forth. Like, PC will work fine, and Xbox is broken, and I don't understand. I mean, I totally understand the thought process behind, hey, we've got Xboxes, and we can, and this is a hell of a cool IP to put on it, but kind of seems self-limiting in a way. But I don't know. I was just really disappointed to find out, like, after buying a new PC this year, that didn't do it. You know, like, still the VR performance is just not good. Flat screen performance on this is amazing. Like, I've got the Odyssey G9, which is that ridiculously wide monitor.
I use a core thread processor.
Oh, you do? Damn, dude. Yeah, I think this one's 16 cores as well. It might be more, I'm not sure, but like the core count is not going to get you better game performance in like 95% of games, probably more. Just because, like, a lot of these games are out on multiple platforms. And
VR is what I ordered days ago. It has a headphone and amplifier all in one with an Android interface.
Oh, that's interesting. A headphone and amplifier all in one with an Android 10 interface. That's interesting, like a touchscreen sort of thing. I'm not using it. Well, No, I'm not really using an audio interface. I have one for my output, which is the Scarlett 2i4, which I've had for many years now. That's a really
nice
solid...
crowbar. I have a core thread CPU.
Yeah, see, and you probably wouldn't see any performance difference between those two processors in this software. Well, at least as far as, like, because of the cores, right? One could be 10 years old, but... Anyway, I just, you know, if DCS, you know, if the multi-core stuff, like, really makes it a difference there, I'm hoping to see some more stuff like that. Or, you know, eventually what I'm really hoping for is that this thing will be streaming to standalone headsets. That's going to be the next, like, big step, and I know Meta is testing stuff like that, where you're going to have your VR content streamed over a cellular network, just the video.
I paid Canadian for the VOR.
Damn! What does it do? What is so great about it? I mean, it sounds awesome, but that's a lot of cheddar for an audio interface, you know? But yeah, streaming VR content, mark my words, that's going to be very cool stuff. Because you're going to be able to have overpowered hardware that you don't have to maintain yourself. And yeah, there's streaming services like Amazon Luna. A lot of people laugh at that stuff and are like, this is the dumbest thing ever, but I can pretty much guarantee you within 5 years, like, consoles are going to be gone.
I heard that everyone is loving the Tidal streaming services.
Tidal? Tidal? What are you talking about? I don't know what that means. But yeah, streaming VR content is going to be huge. I can pretty much promise you. Because if you don't have to buy all this stuff and you can just pay a service fee...
I prefer YouTube music.
Like, I would probably... What are you talking about? What is this? I'm not sure what's going on in chat. Maybe I missed something and you guys are talking amongst yourself. But...
Tidal, I don't know it has higher bitrate. Tidal is a music streaming service.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I've got a Spotify premium that came with I got grandfathered into free Hulu. So I've got like a free Hulu subscription as long as I don't ever change my Spotify plan. So I don't know why I care about that.
As soon as you see the dam, it's just ahead of that on your right.
Roger that. Looking for a dam. But yeah, Spotify's enough for me. I actually don't listen to that much music anymore. Like, it's kind of weird because I used to play for a living, but...
My VOR is a bit audio by rate.
Oh, okay. So you're into the...
Oh, Xbox factory reset let me support the but deleted all my add-ons.
Geez,
gonna be a long day of installing.
That's so ridiculous.
This is where I go hiking and photography a lot.
Yeah, guys, Crowbar is a hell of a good photographer, dude. He shared some of his stuff on Discord with us. If you got anything you want me to throw up on the stream here, I think I've got... it's actually kind of a weird setup for me. I'm going to be able to drag Windows right onto the stream, which I've never set it up that way before. Mainly because I don't want to accidentally put something on up that I don't want to.
I don't know anything about Tidal, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Tidal myself, but I'll check that out for sure. Otto still hanging in there. Appreciate the company, buddy. I like having Otto as a co-pilot because he doesn't weigh the plane down. Being that he's mostly air on the inside. See, watch this. Look, there's nothing inside of him. It's all air. Yep.
Nice light co-pilot.
Yeah. Very fuel efficient. We appreciate him. He has a voice, but I have to pay $5 a month for it to work. so I haven't been using that lately. But if this visual quality is as good as the, or you know, good enough as the recordings were, I think we may have.
What that S-dumb? What plane is this, the Ram?
No, this is the Zenith. The Zenith, and welcome in, by the way. Not sure why it says Jug on the side of it, but it is the Zenith 701, and those blue things are my pilot's
I could understand one-time payment.
Must have gotten a refresh of air, looks happy and relaxed.
Yeah. Hey, what are you trying to say? A refresh of air. I have been nowhere near his valve, if that's what you're insinuating.
Lol. This plane's still like $2. OMEGARLL.
Is it only $2? Yeah, I think somebody else was saying that.
This is the source stall reference aircraft livery from NZ.
Yeah, this is a good little plane.
This
if it's $2,
just
dude,
after
that's
its
a
release,
no-brainer.
I kinda like it.
I do too. It's like a Kit Fox, but with gauges, and it kind of has a ballsier sounding engine in a way, even though it's not really all that ballsy. Let's be honest, but I freaking love this thing. Let me see. Does it? I don't think it has autopilot. No, I don't think it does. But I'm sure there's probably a mod for
Manuel Penelope is phenomenal.
it. Manuel Penelope?
Yeah, it is priced in euros,
In-house?
but it is less than $3.
Yeah, that somebody else was saying it's like $2.99 or something like that. If that's the case, I highly, highly, highly recommend this for $2.99. I actually would recommend this at full price, which I think was $10. Because it's just a cool little plane, you know? It's got all the switches and everything. The old school, like, just really basic stuff. How many hours do I have in here? Not even 1 hour in this thing. I must have uninstalled it because I know I've spent some time in it. But yeah, if you like,
is
30. Full price is 30 for this. I don't know about that, to be honest with you. But if it's on some super sale right now, you might want to get it. I do not think this is worth 30. Not when you can get the Kit Fox or the Wilga. The Wilga's 35, I think. Normally, I think it's on sale for 25. That's a good deal too. All that Got Friends stuff is an exceptional deal right now. And I think that sale goes to the 21st. So if your payday's coming up, and you got like the Wilga, hell yeah, the Wilga's great. The Discus I think is like $10. That's the glider. That's really detailed. They've also got the GB, which is a 1,000 horsepower racing airplane for $5. $5, and it's got like 5 different colors of smoke. That's a super good deal. Oh, and then the Optica, the Edgeley Optica, which is like a big, I was flying it at the beginning of the screen. It's like it was designed to be a replacement for helicopters, like a really slow observational plane. So it's got like 5 different notches of flaps and a big bulbous canopy. That's like $10. It's got-friends.com. And I don't mind supporting them because I see them in the chat all the time. Last night, guys, here's a VOD you might want to check out if you haven't heard about it. Willie is a community member, and let me give him a shout out actually, because his name's spelled funny. But he was previewing Got Friends' new Astro. SWJNEUFY, right? Yeah, there you go. So check out his VODs. He did 2 streams with the Astro.
Don't you touch my Willie.
I'll
No
touch
VODs.
whoever's Willie I want. No VODs on Willie's you gotta be kidding me. No. Well, maybe he'll do it again. Anyway, he's a good streamer. I don't, you know, he's my buddy. That's Willie. But he was with the Got Friends folks, Jonks and all them. I think it was last night and maybe the night before, or maybe he did 2 streams yesterday. I don't know how days work.
Not Manuel Fenelon.
Not Manuel Fenelon, but Willie, SWJ Newfie, that I just shouted out. He was previewing that
He
Astro,
doesn't
which is
record
like the
VODs
Jetsons.
because the music copyright.
Ah, I gotcha. Well, if you get a chance, go bug him. He might be able to hop in that thing still. I don't know what the embargoes or whatever are like over at Got Friends, but that Jetson, it's I hate to say that because I know they're trying to change the name, but it's basically a human-sized drone that they've made and custom coded and everything. It looks really, really good. Really good. I'm looking forward to that. A lot of cool, like very specific features, like a special hover mode, a terrain follow mode and stuff. Very cool. And they actually they came on the stream in early alpha, showing pictures on my stream, which I thought was super cool. They've got that and a Lancer airplane, like an aerobatic airplane that's coming out. And they shared like the first photos ever of those airplanes on this stream. So I was super honored for that, because like I don't know how you guys make this stuff in the simulator, and it blows my mind when somebody comes out with like a new airport or anything, and then you come out with the Got Friends Astro, and I'm just like, how? Alright, so we got a pretty stiff crosswind there, it looks like.
I want you to see the human drone.
Fun. Dude, it's super cool. I wish I had some.
The marketplace might not let me purchase when my Xbox hard drive is more than full.
What?
MSFS is a thick boy.
Wow. That
The
stinks.
bridge you just passed is the final bridge scene in the movie Wild with Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, man. I've never seen that movie, but I am a fan of Reese Witherspoon, that is for sure, especially in the 90s. Alright, here we go. With a crosswind. We'll get some landing lights on here. We got no mixture to worry about, no prop to worry about, no gear to worry about. You just fly this plane. I like that. We have a pump. We do have a pump, and it's on. Hey, we're ahead of the game. And if you don't know, that means it's been on the whole time. And we are super high. Flaps 1. Oh, don't do that. Oh, it's not going to let me put my flaps down for some reason. Hang on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Flaps 1. Flaps 2. Okay, we fixed it. We fixed it. Good. We almost had a situation. This is going to be the end of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. And Crowbar,
Oh, no.
thank you for the tour of Portland.
Malfunction,
Beautiful.
nice.
Yeah, we fixed it. I fixed everything. You just reboot your flaps. No big deal. Oh, wait. No, I didn't fix it. Oh, boy. Okay, well, power off. We've made the runway. We'll slip it
New
to slow
Dante
it
end
down.
the stream.
I have to. I haven't eaten today. I need to eat today. I woke up.
Please stay
got
for
to
an
work.
hour.
I can't. I really can't. I might be back in a couple of hours to do some more testing, but hey, look at that, guys. Flaps, schmlaps.
Auto retract over MPH these flaps.
Do they really?
Ah, okay.
Do they really? Yeah,
Butter.
sorry, Trenton. Yeah, it's pretty buttery, right? I love that in VR, just looking down and confirming the butter. Crowbar, you are the wind beneath my wings.
Yeah, I heard that was a thing with the flaps auto retract.
No kidding. Well,
It was
that
okay.
is probably my problem. You know what? Because I just gained knowledge, I'm doing a pattern, one loop around the pattern. Crowbar, thank you for your company, dude. Thank you to Papa Mish. Who else do we have in the sky? We had Sergeant Ticklefight. Am I missing anybody? I hate when I do it all the time. I start naming names and I'm like, you're going to miss somebody and somebody's going to be pissed and they're never coming back. Alright, so I'm too fast for flaps already. So if I put them down...
landed a Cessna that's smooth in real life, but without malfunctions.
Pushing the nose down a little. Ah! Okay. Okay. You know what we're going to do? I'm just going to pull a 180 to the right. And we'll try and get slow. Okay. So we're at 50. Flaps 1. Up. Sorry. We're testing. This is a testing stream. You guys knew what you were walking into. Ah! Okay. Alright, now let's slow it down for real. See, I thought that is the same kind of behavior I get in other planes when I have the flaps double bound, which I do, and if I leave the flaps down on my Warthog throttle, it won't let me, see, it won't, I can't get it slow enough. Come on, Pete. I'm just doing everything so badly. Okay. Power. Flaps 2. Okay. Okay. That works. So that's why, though. I had no idea, dude. That would have driven me nuts. And I'm not even kidding you.
Pitch up for a decrease in speed.
Yeah, I needed to do that way earlier. That's another, like, bad habit of mine, is to head toward the runway when what you're supposed to do is get slow first so you have, like, more time to control your altitude. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the tips, guys. That flaps thing, I swear that would have kept me up. And I might not have even found that. Like, I wouldn't have thought of that was a thing. So thank you very much for that. That's part of the reason I'm here, to be honest with you, is to, like, learn some stuff little by little and maybe one day not be terrible.
Hip hip hooray.
Hey, thank you very much, Vega Blue Sky. Thank you for being here pretty much the whole time, dude. Yeah, it was a testing stream. It seems to have gone pretty well. I feel like I've lost frames over the duration, but that is nothing new.
Hip hip hooray.
Kind of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Do you guys see anybody out there that's streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator right now? No, it's kind of a weird time.
IRL, it has a rubber band that breaks if you overspeed the flaps.
Oh, that is smart. That is smart. Okay. I like that. And that it's simulated in here is super cool. And I love, too, that the plane will sit there and kind of rock while the engine's running. It's a good little plane, man. If that thing is on sale for like $3, guys, I don't know what you're waiting for. That voice is
such a Debbie Downer.
I know. There's one guy who's like, oh, God. He actually sounds like a guy I used to work with, who just always talked like this, and every word was just
Viper Strike is bush flying with 4 views.
It was like a depressed, Alan Rifkin.
I am always sad.
Always.
I can't help it. I am sorry.
You're always sad. Always. Well, I hope you get happy. I hope this stream has done something to brighten your day. But you guys see anybody streaming? I'm gonna have to get up here and find out myself. Actually, let's get out of VR. We'll get a screenshot of Crowbar for being an OG. I appreciate you, man. Oh.
Viper Strike it is.
Oh. Guys, guess what? Guess what has happened? I'll give you 3 guesses as to what has happened.
Crusher.
You know it. It's a CTD, guys. At least I had the forethought to bring the camera up full screen.
MSF's crashed to desktop.
Right? Guys, we got
Your
21
VR
folks hanging out with us. We got to send them somewhere.
Unplugged.
Download of complete.
Let's see who is streaming right now. Viper Strike.
What are you doing, Step Bro?
We're about to raid Viper Strike is what we're about to do. Viper Strike. Good timing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you so much for the raid. I gotta give a shout out. A shout out to, oh my gosh, where did it go? I had it here. See, I gotta get some sort of way to keep track of it. Oh, I know how I can do this. I know how I can do this. Chico Filo, that was it. I knew it was Chico something. Thank you, Chico Filo, for the massive raid. It was like 90 people. 90.
Until we meet again, Pettigan.
Thank you very much, Vega Blue Sky. We're going to be sending you over to Viper Strike 9.5. So let's get that going.
That Mario looks a little puggy.
I'll show you Mario up close in just a second. I think. There we go.
Thanks,
Raid's
Pete.
been created. We're going to Viper
one.
Strike 9.5 for some more MSFS stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen and everyone, here's your Pudgy Mario from the 90s. Authentic. This was in my room as a kid, guys. Still a handsome devil. Guys, thank you so much. Please come back. Please drop me a follow if you haven't already. I do Microsoft Flight Simulator stuff in VR. Mondays and Tuesdays are my set days, but as you see, sometimes just jumping in for other fun stuff. So here we go to Viper Strike. Guys, say hi. Have an excellent evening. Ciao.
The Idaho bush strips are just dull. Hey, Pedo Heat is now just rated. Hello, Pedo Heat and Pedo Heat viewers. Good to see ya. This is Viper Strike 95 Flight.
And there we go.
Yeah, it turns out Pedo Heat is just raiding the channel. Good to see you, Raiders. Welcome on in. We are doing a bush trip across Idaho. We took off earlier today from
bushing in
Dixie,
Idaho.
USFS.
I could get down with that.
We went all across much of middle Idaho. We visited places like Johnson Creek. We got to visit Garden Valley, Idaho City. And we just took off from, we did a touch and go at Marble Creek. Very tricky bush trips. Great to see you guys. Let me give Pedo Heat a shout out. Thank you for the raid. If you want to check out his channel, great to see you. I hope you had a very fun stream today. I hope you had a great stream. If you feel like it, you can tell me what you did on your stream today. So, Pedo Heat viewers, this is Viper Strike 95. I'm an autistic flight streamer. I've been streaming since May 2021. I've been doing everything from airliners to GA, bush planes, and even historical flights. So I've been doing them all. I hope. Oh yeah, Idaho is a wonderful bush state. I absolutely agree with you on that one. I don't think there is no state in the United States that is better for bush pilots than Idaho. The only others... Oh, you're autistic as well. Yeah, I have autism as well. So, there are times sometimes I may seem a little odd, just to understand a little bit. Yeah, this flight sim community's got so many good people.
Alright, if you're still hanging out here...
Oh, we did successful testing.
Why?
For cleaning.
Alright, I gotta go check my
nice.
VODs and recordings and see if everything is nice and crispy now. It looked pretty good to me, so if you're still here, come back next time you see me and let me know if it's still good. I'm hoping it's gonna be still good. I think it's gonna be still good.
The problem is...
Cheers.
There'd be way too much visual stimulation for me.